different things that each year, and I always forget about it because I'm bombarded by a million details. I need somebody to stand at the gate as you enter the paddock so that when the families, when the wounded warriors come in, just direct them to the control tower to say, please go in there and sign in to get your shirts. Which brings up another point. Here I am rambling. Juan Robin, thank you and your company so much for paying for our Ride to Smile shirts this year. Outstanding. You stepped up and you hit a home run, and thank you for that. We got a bunch this year. 250 shirts to cover all the kids and the wounded warriors, so thank you, Juan. That's so good. But I'm going to need a volunteer or two people, keep company or keep rum and cokes at the gate, whatever you want to do, just to direct our visitors as they come in. You would like to do that? Fantastic. You're on. From like, say, 8:30 in the morning until 11 o'clock maximum would be great. And just kind of point the people where to go to the sign-in area. And then I also need people to be giving away the actual shirts. That's going to be a responsibility of looking at. Marlon, can you do that? Good girl. You're on for that then. And just each child from the hospitals get shirts, not their brothers or sisters. And the reason it's only the patients themselves is for recognition. So that if we see a lineup of kids and one kid is wearing a Ride to Smile shirt, they get priority. Front of the line, what car do you want to go in next? The other children, we've always said in the past that it's hard to make a break from the children and their siblings. Sometimes the siblings suffer just as much, but we really need to make sure that if that child, for example, wants to ride the Stingray, that's a one-seat car, so the patient gets the ride, the sibling has to wait until the availability of the car. So if you can do that. And then at any point, if you need to leave, please ask one of us to come over and keep an eye on the shirts so they don't disappear.
I'm speaking on Sally's behalf. She just kind of told me she'll also be working with Marlene to help.
Perfect.
Yeah, whatever. So Sally with you and whatever ladies.
That'd be ideal. Good. That'd be great. Yes, that's right. The lunches at the tracks, which you can also do when the people check into the area in the press room. They're separated into two areas. The children from the hospitals, their families, have the lunch right in that press room building, same as last year. That is supplied by the Homestead 90 Speedway themselves, and they put on the lunches and drinks. For the wounded warriors, for volunteers, anybody that's down there, drivers, they all get lunches upstairs above the pits. So they're totally separate areas, which brings to mind a third and final volunteer. I need somebody at the door of the lunch area for the wounded warriors. We get a lot of members showing up and they think it's just it's a SAMA event. It's not a SAMA event, it's a very special thing. And our wonderful friends at Hyundai are again stepping up to buy the lunches for the wounded warriors. Thank you so much. I know Yvonne and Ariel pushed this through, and there are a lot of other things to worry about, and that's wonderful of you to do that. The thing that I was getting at is that this is not just a free-for-all lunch for any SAMA member that happens to show up. Only the SAMA members that are going to be wearing Ride to Smile shirts, only the wounded warriors and their families will be going in to get the lunches. We could easily run out of lunches in a heartbeat if our whole membership shows up with their families and their kids and whatever. There'd be no food left for the military. So that's the third volunteer we're going to need, is somebody to stand actually at the door into the lunch area. Fantastic, thank you. You're on. You know where it is, like upstairs?
No, I don't know.
We'll go to that too. And the good news is you get a free shirt for doing this, and you get lunch over there too, so it's excellent. I'll stop rambling at this point. It's going to be an incredibly exciting day. It's going to be so full, and I've had such good response from the 4 hospitals now, as well as this Cody's Angels. I'm really excited about what we're doing. This is all a volunteer thing for all of us involved, and I'm just so proud to be working with all of you. It's quite remarkable. Everybody involved is giving something, and it's just wonderful. It makes my heart nice and warm. I sadly get the focus of doing all this, and I'm only a small part of it. Without all of us working together, this wouldn't be the success it is. So my thank you to all of you for all that you give to this day. Marcelo, you're right up there at the top. You're just fantastic. So thank you very much, everybody.
Talking about lunch, let's have lunch. There's a buffet out there. And we'll keep talking later.
Just one more thing. Sorry, just one more thing. I flew in this morning to be at the meeting. I have a flight to catch in a little while, about half an hour. So if you have the money, please see me before I go. Thank you.
Lunch is up for the buffet.
Yo sabía Estas son de
take it downstream, put gas in it, and bring it back before you go to lunch. But let it That's exactly right. And everybody well, it shouldn't be bad because the morning for the children is all so easy. And I think for them, the thrill is being in the car. It's not the speed. It's just they just want to touch it, feel it, especially it's something open. It's fascinating. Correct. And if any hero, I call him in and say, you're done. And I've only had to do it 3 times with 3 of our members. And, a couple of years ago, somebody was bringing a car there, a lawyer from Miami. Every year, he's got a good hurt. He brings his Viper, which is supercharged. Is 600 horsepower not enough for you? You now have to have 8. And a Jeep SRT is supercharged, which is his wife's car. Gorgeous. 3 years ago, he had asked me the 2 previous years to come down and drive it. Put your car on display, please. But I can't. And he would come back every year, put it on display, and finally said, okay, let's do it. So in the morning, I have him talk and say, please, 80 miles an hour maximum. On the banking, 80. It's just nice. He came back and won that. The track manager, Al Garcia, came and won. Bill, we just put a radar gun on the Viper. He's 135 miles an hour. So I called him. I said, park it. What's wrong? He didn't listen. Park the car. Mad. I said, look at a 6-year-old child in the car. How was he thinking? Liability. What happens if you make a mistake? So he came back the next year. I'm very sorry. You're right. So he's back this year because he listened. Now he goes, I understand. You're right. I should know because I'm a lawyer. I didn't think. Oh, you didn't? But sorry to interrupt.
What are we doing? Are we doing the road course?
Yes. And turns 3 and 4. And then back on the road course. And then 2 laps. Like you go out pit lane. I'll show you what.
Yeah.
In the morning. I lead everybody around. So we go out, turns 3 and 4, road course, and then take the pit lane entrance. So you never go by start finish twice.
And I guess also warn everybody about Turn 10 can bite you in the butt.
I mean,
I'm speaking from experience.
yeah, I say, no pass, if somebody passes, you're done. Oh, I've owned 2 Austin bikes. I love them. Oh, they're beautiful. I love a Haley. Well, I know 4 cylinders are like $75,000.
I did the same thing.
What?
I did the exact same thing. It's
Good job with your commentary. Must be a special. Because I was toying with the idea of buying one. I would like to buy a Ford. They have the windshield that folds down, like 1955 Ford cylinder. And they wanted $75,000.
Juan, what's been happening? What's the biggest challenge? Who do you want to be?
Ever since I co-drove,
Someone's got to do it.
That's the year I met my wife. Ever since late the year, I'm having
Yeah.
I like a party downtown Miami to announce Marble is going to be my long-term sponsor. I like a party where I met my Diana Server, Emerson. It takes credit. Please go. Yeah, it was a good, one of the better parties all the
Be
time.
careful what you ask for. We've been working for a year. Within these seasons. The deeper and closer we get, the more lawyers get involved, the more, I mean, I gotta tell my agent. It's a good one. Lawyer level.
It's like Marcelo is bringing all the
Yeah. We have one of our actors to become pregnant. And it threw a total wrench.